Right, I'm checking in to check it out. Today's Friday, the 9th of December. Just want to quickly talk about, women's sexual market value, yeah? As a woman, as a single mom with kids, okay? And why there a lot of single women with kids, right? A lot of them think they're still entitled to the top 10, 15, 20% of men. When in reality, you're not. They got this weird delusional way of thinking that they're entitled to them kind of men. Now, who are the top 10, 15, 20% of men? Well, it ain't me. Being honest, I can just be honest with you, it ain't me. I'm talking about the men who are single, probably got no kids, earn a good wage, earn good money, and probably has a high social status. Okay, that's who they are. I'm not that. I can be honest, I'm not gonna fake on the front like I'm not. But yeah, that's who the top 10, 15, 20% of men are. And these single women who got youths, yeah, who got like 1, 2, 3, 4 youths, yeah. I'm talking about youths, kids under the age of 16, living under the same roof, right? So you got dependents. They got dependents, right? They think they're still entitled to that kind of man, or if not, they think that they don't realize, they don't appreciate, and they're not grateful if a man wants to take them on with their kids. They're not grateful. They think that because they've, if they got looks, well, if we're talking about, if they've got good looks, like on the surface, just looking at them, like I know plenty of women who got kids, yeah, or multiple kids, or kids with 2 different dads, shit like that, yeah. You look good, they can pull man. I ain't gonna lie, they can pull man. They can pull man, straight up, yeah. But they think because going off their looks, they can pull X, Y, and Z. They get attention from X, Y, Z, right? They think that's like that. They think, yeah, cool, I've still got it. They think, cool, I've got 2, 3 kids, got 1 or 2 baby dads, and I can still get man. That's what they think, yeah. That's what they think. That's what they're under. That's what they're under that illusion, yeah. Because obviously the way they look, they can pull man. But what they don't understand is, yeah, you can pull man, but what's his intention though? What's that dude's intention? Yeah, let's think about it. Most single men ain't checking. They ain't really checking for gal who got kids. They're not checking. Even single men with kids, yeah, even them are not checking for women who got kids. As ironic how that sounds, that's just the truth of the matter. They're not. And because even if a single man's sexual market value, even with kids, right, is higher than a woman's sexual market value with kids as well. I didn't make the rules up. That's just how life is, man. Being honest, that's just how it is, right? A lot of women have the leg up with a lot of things in life, but that's one thing a man has got a leg up on, and that's just straight up. Again, I didn't make the rules. That's just how it is, yeah. So yeah. So most men ain't really checking for gal with kids. Now, especially if you've got 2 baby daddies, and again, we're not talking about grown kids. We're not talking about that. Okay, we're talking about kids, dependents. Yeah. So if you got them, if you got that, right? Most men ain't checking for that, bro. They're not checking for it. And if they do check you out, again, what's his intentions? Right. Let's break it down. So most men's intentions will be to hit it and quit it. straight up and down, just to hit it and quit it. That's it. Will be to hit it and quit it. And or you'll get some man who want to hang around a little bit longer, right? Again, they'll hang around for a little bit longer and they'll move on. And then you got other man who actually will throw them a fairy tale as such, as if they'll be with the woman, but really they'll be using that woman for whatever he can get from her, you know what I mean? Or whatever she's providing, he'll stay around her and take that, yeah? But all the meanwhile, he's got another side girl. He's got a girl on the side. He's got a single girl on the side, or maybe another woman with kids on the side. Just straight up. And then you got the rare few. Then you got the rare few, man, who will legitimately, I can't say it, right? Who will be like genuinely, right, looking to take them on with the kids. Again, the rare few. And again, because these women think they can pull man, yeah. Well, they can. Let's say just because these women can get man, yeah. They think that everything's cushy. But what will happen is, yeah, they'll go from man to man to man, and eventually, because they didn't take the dude who was actually serious about taking them on with the kids, just because they didn't see what they had in front of them, yeah, they'll end up with all these dudes who are hitting it and quitting it, and then they'll end up lonely, bitter, and they'll be hearing all that talk about, all men ain't this, all men ain't shit, blah blah blah, be all bitter and twisted and that, yeah. That's what happens. You know what I mean? So really, these women who got kids and that, you should be eternally grateful if a man wants to take you on, you and the youths, you and the kids. You should be eternally fucking grateful. Eternally grateful, because men, again, most men don't need to check for women who got kids. We don't need to. That's just being honest. We don't need to, right? So they should be eternally grateful. But more time than not, they need to be eternally grateful that a man's even looking in the direction. Being deadly honest. 100%. You get me? And well, I was gonna say now, listen, I've met several women, right, who are single moms, you got kids, yeah. You might have one, you might have two, you might have three, four. Again, I've been around a lot of them different ones. You get me? Yeah. Even some of the women who got like 2 baby daddies in that. I want to say, again, let me emphasize what I'm saying. I'm talking about kids, from little babies to primary school age, even. I'm talking about that. So I've known chicks who've got 2 different baby daddies and that, yeah. And they think shit's cool. I they used to try and go on in a certain way with me. I don't take no shit for no woman, but some of these women here think they got this sense of entitlement still. They've got this sense of entitlement where again, we live in a society now where easy come, easy go. It's easy come, easy go, right? And again, so these women got this sense of entitlement where they think that, you know, they can just do whatever they want. And if he leaves, yeah, then I can just go get a next man. Yeah, you probably will. You can and will get a next man. Of course you will. Not, you know, we can agree on that. Cool. Again, but what's that man's intentions though? What's that man's intentions? What you'll find is, again, he'll just be there to hit it and quit it. He'll either bang you a few times and fuck off, or you might just stay around a little bit longer, and then once he get bored of the pussy and that, he's off. He'll be done. But I'm gonna pick this video up in a minute. I've been disturbed again. Right, I'm back, picking back up the video in it. Yeah. So what we're saying is that, so these women should be eternally grateful. They should be eternally grateful that that man and checky for them, whether the man's single or not. No. Whether the man is whether the man's got kids or not. You should be eternally grateful for man them checking you, yeah. And but like I was saying before, they're not, and they can go out. They think can go out and get different men, which they can and will. I'm not gonna say that they can't or they won't. They can and will, yeah. But they'll soon come to the stark reality of life, right? The stark truth is that they'll get to a point where they'll think to themselves, hang on a minute, I've been with this guy, that guy, him, oh yeah, that one as well. And where have you got to with that? They'll soon realize, hang on a minute, I've been through several men and no one's here. No one's here. No one's here. You've been used and chucked to the side of the road. Yeah? And you think to yourself, where did it go wrong? Or why are men like this? Why are men like that? Nah. Because that, out of all them other dudes, yeah, there's that one dude. He was actually looking at you in a serious way. But since you got that sense of entitlement, that ego, right? You got that sense of entitlement, that ego, right? Has now led you to being that single, bitter, twisted older woman now with kids. Yeah? That's led you to that. Get me? Again, that's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes. You know, will people, you know, will some of these women, some of these single moms, will they actually start, you know, will things come around full circle and actually see what's going on, to actually realize where they're at? Yeah. Again, I'm not going on like I'm better than anybody else. Get me? I'm not going on like that at all. I'm just a normal guy with a normal job. Get me? But don't get me wrong. Yeah, I can still. But like I said, my sexual market value is still higher. It just is. Listen, I've had several relationships, right, with gal. Yeah, you're even younger than me. Yeah, younger than me, right? They know I got 2 kids, and they want to be with me on a serious level, bro, like serious thing, yeah. And they even wanted my kid. They even wanted my kid eventually, right? Which I don't want any more kids, but I'm just saying that's what they want. They wanted my youths. One of my that would so there I would have 3 youths there. I would have 3 youths from now with 3 baby mum. So what I'm trying to say to you is that, well, there wouldn't be obviously if I was still with the woman and while I had the kid, she wouldn't necessarily be called a baby mum, but you get what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to say to you is that more time than not, more women will get with a dude who's got kids and want to settle down with him on a serious note, compared to men who got no kids who want to settle down with women with kids. That's just how it goes, man. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like, I'm not really in that position no more. I don't have to I don't have to check for no woman who got no kids and that like that. Like I've been out with women, older women they've got kids, but they're older, they're adults. They're all adults. They're all, they don't live under the same roof, so it doesn't matter. Like that don't even really apply. What I'm saying, that doesn't apply. I can settle down with older women who got adult kids, and you'll be fine. Because they've got no real dependence. It's different. They're essentially a single woman again, really. Because the kids are not there. Now they're living their life again. So it's like their life after kids. Get what I'm saying? So, but yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just talking from experience here now. My experience with all this stuff. You know what I mean? So, is what it is. And they'll be looking back, yeah. They'll be looking back and thinking, you know what? So and so, you know what? Yeah, so and so, yeah, he was cool, he was a real one. He was actually serious about me, but you were acting right. You was acting right, so you fucked off. You get me? Pretty simple. What can I say? That's just. We live and learn, don't we? We all live and learn eventually. You get me? So again, I'm just talking from experience. You know what I mean? It's what it is. And yeah. So with that, I'm out.